Hello everyone, happy official summer! For the Celtic Wheel of the Year, this time is called Litha, and it marks the summer solstice, which is the longest day of the year, and it marks another turning point on the Celtic Wheel, and it's a time for abundance, worshiping the sun, right? Allow the sun in, a time for transformation, creativity, and a time to really be outside, enjoying the sun, laying out in a field or sitting by a river or a lake or going to the beach, whatever it is that you like to do out in nature, out in the sun. Make sure to put that sunscreen on. I hope you take some time to get outside and enjoy the sun. I have been reading a really great book by Sarah Greenman called The Creative Alchemy Cycle, and it works with the Celtic Wheel of the Year. And I really appreciate what they had to say about the summer solstice. They ask us during this time when the sun is at its most powerful for us to consider our own power. They write, let's explore the places where our creative practices move into activism. Yes! We need this so much right now. There is such a need for giving back to the community and fighting for the change that we want to see in our world. Now, I really love honoring these ancient solstices, the rituals that go with it, and the equinoxes, but I also think it's really important to acknowledge the current state of the world and to not avoid what we are seeing in the news. And I really hope that we can use this time where we have this energy to go out and fight for what you're passionate about. And there's so many ways that you can do that. I hope that you're able to, research what's going on in your community, ways that you can volunteer, give your time, and something that you are passionate about, right? And being able to share your creativity, doing something that you love to do. And for me, I really love going to tarot and oracle cards, especially during times where when I'm feeling fearful or unsure. The different stories and the characters in the cards really help me to move past that and to be able to share my gifts and to share what I'm passionate about. So I pulled 3 cards for this time. I'm really excited to share them with you, and I hope that they spark or affirm something within you for this summer solstice. Our first card is Emotions from the Butterfly deck. I love this card for the summer solstice. During this time, we also switch into Cancer season. Now, Cancers are a water sign, right? They're emotional. They're known for wearing their heart on their sleeve and being able to be empathetic and take care of their community and their loved ones, which I just, love that about Cancers. Now, summer solstice marks a change in the season, which naturally can mean that we're experiencing some change. And this card wants us to take inventory on how we are feeling and to notice if we've started changing the way we feel about something, and to know that it's okay. It's okay to feel differently. You don't have to judge that emotion or feel shameful about it. Just notice. And I really love the book Atlas of the Heart by Brené Brown. She helps us to give a name to our complex feelings and really identify which emotion that we're feeling. And of course, make sure that you take time for yourself, get in touch with your emotional body, and if you're able to embody and let some of those feelings out, that is always really helpful to not, hold them in. Of course, always get help if you need it. It's also important to acknowledge if you're feeling numb to emotions. I know that we are in a time where we're being hit with like one horrific news after another. There's just so many things to be in pain about right now. And I think we can, maybe get burned out and numb to it. It's really important that we give ourselves like time to feel what we're feeling and to express what we're feeling and what we're seeing in the news. And maybe balance that. You can like put a timer on your phone, give some parameters around your media intake. I was thinking of that scene in Succession when the character Shiv puts a timer on and gives herself like time to cry and grieve the death of her father. I think that we could do that for our emotions. Put a timer and let ourselves like scream, cry, like yell into a pillow, put on your favorite, rock or punk song and just like go crazy, shake it out, stomp your feet, like. If you're not, especially if you're not feeling something, like do that so you can feel something. It's an awesome practice that I've done on retreat with the amazing Alexandra Roxo. I recommend her book, Dare to Feel, for more inspiration on getting in touch with our emotions. It's really important not to keep it in and to let it out in a safe way. And to know that like it's okay to have emotions. Honestly, we need more empathy and compassion in the world right now. This card can also be a reminder to not be afraid to share your emotions with others. Making sure that you express your love for the people in your life and the gratitude for the people in your life, and to not hold that back. Next card is from the Goddess deck. We have Sulis. This goddess asks us to spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge our batteries. Yes, I love this goddess for this time because she's also known as Sulis Minerva, which is named after the sacred spring in Bath, England. Now she is both a Roman and Celtic goddess and rules the sun. How perfect is that? It's so connected to our Cancer season, the summer solstice, honoring the sun. I really feel like her message is a really great balance of both of these energies. She wants us to go out in the sun and be by water. So take this card as a sign to find a way to possibly make a ritual out of connecting with water. If you're able to, you can like go to the ocean, jump in. The salt water, right, is so cleansing. Just like imagine that you're releasing anything that you need to let go of and cleanse out for the solstice. Or of course a river or a lake. And if you're not able to do that, you can always take a salt bath or get maybe some flowers and oils in a bowl and water and just like pour it over you in the shower. I'm sure you can look up different ways to do that. You can also sit by a body of water and journal, just like be able to take some time for yourself. And if there's a hot spring nearby, you can go and honor Sulis and go to the hot spring. Just find any way that you can to connect to the healing properties of water. And of course, we're gonna keep that activist spirit and find ways to protect the water near you, to protect our land. I know that there's a bill right now that's trying to sell off our public lands. So find a way that you can be a water activist. All right, I hope that you're able to connect to Solstice and honor this time in the sun, out in water. And let's see what our last card is. Winter. Take care of your needs. Yes. I love that we got the shortest day of the year when we're celebrating the longest day of the year. We got both the solstices energy happening right now. And it makes sense, right? Because the summer solstice, right? We're at the height of the sun, and then we're going to slowly start to descend into winter. I feel like this is a very good reminder to honor both the light and the dark during this time. The winter card encourages us to maybe shed some light on some things that we haven't been looking at, hiding away, or maybe something that we've been like really fearing. It encourages us to tap in to the fierceness of the wolf and face it head on. And really, if you can, find a way to just like move past whatever has been blocking you or stopping you for going for the things in your life. I love the wolf for this time. In the book, they talk about how wolves can thrive in both pack and solo. So if you can, take some time to reflect on how you're feeling right now, how you're wanting your summer to feel and to be. I know that summer can be this like really like heightened, very extroverted energy. You know, there's lots going on, lots of things to do, people to see. And I feel like the winter card is giving us, you know, the grace to also take some time to be alone, to make sure you're recharging yourself, right? Try to find that balance of, you know, time out in community and time to just take it all in. I know for myself, I'm really looking forward to connecting with more people this summer because I have more time. But I also have a lot of projects and goals that I want to work on. I also have a goal to write and to read more. So I'm really going to take this winter energy for the solstice to do that. Because I think it's really important to balance that for ourselves. I also think it'd be really cool to maybe make a list of all your needs for this summer, and maybe like try to balance like what are my solo goals and needs, and then my active and community goals, and make sure that it's balanced. All right, I am really looking forward to, you know, tapping into this fierce wolf energy, right? We really need this right now. Just get out and like howl at the moon, woo, or howl at the sun, woo. All right. Thank you all so much for listening. I hope that you got something out of these cards and this reading. I know that these have all helped me to kind of set some goals for myself and what to focus on. So I hope you all have an amazing summer. Sending you all so much love. Mwah.